it out, B. At the end of the day, y'all know I was in Rainy Chat, you see, and she had brought up this topic, B. Like, what do black men really want from black women, you see? Because we got all of these stereotypes being portrayed over social media, B. I mean, you got a group of men telling us how they want us to be, but everyday men seem to think differently. This right here, this my nephew LSB. He in his 40s, you see. And he an everyday man. LS, what do black men want from their women?
Well, to me, what black men want, well, what they should and they supposed to, first of all, is just two things. Put God first and loyalty. Because if you don't put God first, it's not going to work out. And if you ain't loyalty, you know what I'm saying, then you're not loyalty to yourself, you're not loyalty to God, and you're not loyalty to your wife, whoever, you know what I'm saying.
So for you feel like black men, the very first requirement that they should have in a woman is the love of God and loyalty.
Right.
Okay. Now, let me ask this question. If a woman is a single mom, would you date a woman that was a single mom?
Of course, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a problem? Like, let's say if a girl got a weave or she wear eyelashes, do you think that that's something that's wrong with that? Like, is that a problem for women to do that as far as from your perspective as a black man?
I mean, nah, because a woman have a right. But I'm just saying, with me, I would want her to be natural, what God gave her. But she can wear what she want to wear, because I'm the type, I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you can't wear and when you can wear or nothing like that. Only thing I'm going to do is to do what I'm supposed to do, which is put God first and loyalty, you know.
So let me ask this question. If you had a lady, let's say, and she was on the internet, but she was like, just showing all her business all over the place and like that, all her business. And she get a lot of likes and views and stuff like that. Would that become something that would bother you? Like other men, basically gawking at your lady online because of the way that she's dressing or carrying herself? Like, would that be would as a man, would you say like that's a line, or she could do whatever she want to do? I mean, like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, I look at it like this. You can wear what you want to wear, but at the same time, you know what to wear,
So basically, you got it, and you correct me if I'm wrong. In your mind, it's like it's an innate level of respect that should be built in. Like you
Right.
can wear what you want, but you also know that what you need to be wearing when you're in a relationship with somebody.
Right. That's like a man, the same thing with him. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see, first of all, we got to know as black people, when we go out, your appearance got to be up to par. You can't be around here thinking that, swag and game is what's it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what does that mean? Swag and game. What's that?
Well, I look at it like this. I don't get into it because I've been and graduated from that. I look at it that game is what it is.
Oh, like playing game and then,
Right.
Okay, now I follow you. I see it. That's why I got to catch up. I can't act like I know what you're talking about if I don't. Right. Hold on, let me switch my glasses, y'all. These will give me a headache. Okay. Yeah, sometimes I got to do that. Because I mean, having these hats and shit on, they be tight. But you know, and I like put my pearls on when people talking wisdom anyway. Right. I mean, I'm, and so, all right, so the appearance, whether it be male or female, in your estimation, it matter. Like across the board, it's like, man, how you carry yourself, you represent yourself, and so let's say, what's some of the other things? It's like all these stereotypes, like women over 35, or they out the pasture basically. They good enough to be concubines type of thing, but they can't be nobody's main woman. Do you even believe that men should have concubines? You know what a concubine is?
I look at it like this. You just 35, you know what I'm saying? If they if they act right. You know what I'm saying? Because a 35 can act right, and you can have what you want, but at the same time, if he's not acting right, you know what I'm saying? What's the use? Because see, both of y'all.
Hold up, but wait. Let me ask this question, Alex, because I think we're a little bit off track right now. So, what you mean by the 35-year-old act right? What is that right there? That's the part where it's like that's the mystery. Where y'all don't you act right. What do they need to act like to be right?
Well, see, every 35 is not like how they should be. Just like every 40, 50, 60, they're not like how they should be. You see what I'm saying? Hey, how you?
Look, hubby came through. You know, the superstar is home.
Yeah, I had to say hi to him. You know.
Everybody know auntie and uncles, and we love our family, baby.
Yeah. I look at it like this. I mean, you got to. If you 35, you know, do what you know you're supposed to do as a 35.
All right, so hold up. But see, there you go. This is that evasive part with men. Y'all don't really be saying nothing. Like just now, you said do what you're supposed to do at 35. Well, what is she supposed to be doing at 35?
Well, she's supposed to, you know, take care of her business and stuff. You know?
What's her business at 35?
You know, like work. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know?
All right, so she's got to work. She got to take care of the kids. She got to handle her business. And what do her man do?
Well, he gonna do the same thing, you know, because a man is the provider. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and work, bring home the bacon, take care of the bills and stuff, take care of, you know.
So now, do you think that men and women's work should be the same work?
Well, yeah. You know why? Because I feel like you should work and he should work. You know, because it's not, shouldn't be he just go out there and do everything and you just sit around and not do nothing. Because see, a woman and a man only gonna do what y'all allow each other to do.
So hold on, let's pause right there for a second. So, do you realize? And I don't know, you got to tell me if this is something that you're aware of. Statistically, women do much more of the heavy lifting in relationships than men. They take care of the kids, they take care of the household, they go to work. You know what I mean? They run the errands, they do the grocery shopping, they do the laundry. And so when you say he go out and do everything because he's making money, but everything is not just making money. So if the woman keep on doing the same thing the man do, when do she really have time to raise children and then get these things back on track again? If, you know, from a man's point of view, I would like to know how that happens.
Well, I mean, I look at it like this. Well, if she wasn't with, what would she do? She'd have to go out there and work.
So then
and make sure.
Okay, you're absolutely right. She would, but then what would be the point of him? That's kind of the point of him, because then he puts her in a position where she can then be a mother to her children, actually take care of her home, and actually provide a clean home and provide these things that this man is actually looking for her to be all of. But he also wants her to work, bring home the bacon, get the insurance. You understand? So it's like, can you see from a woman's perspective how unfair that is?
Well, I mean, a little bit, because if the man's not doing nothing and the woman is.
But I mean, I'm saying the thing is not even about him not doing anything. It's like, how about the man do what God told him to do? He said that you would labor.
Right.
You would provide you would do that.
Right.
And she would then birth these children and meet you with the help to take care of your kids.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And so that would be a real natural way for the relationship to work. But the world that we live in is like, Well, I want you to work. I want you to cook. I want you to clean. I want you to raise the kids. I want you to manage the bills. I want you to, clean the house. I want you to, and the list goes on and on and on. And then a man will say, well, I go out and I make all the money, but she's not doing anything. Well, all of that other stuff that you're not doing while you're working, that's what she's actually doing.
Well, I look at it like this. Reason why things don't work is because, first of all, like I said, if you're not putting God first and you're not loyalty, don't worry about it. Because a lot of people thinking they can do it themselves. A lot of people thinking that, oh, okay, I was taught this because I got my own choice and blah, blah, this and that. Yeah, that's why you're doing what you're doing now. Because they done told you got your own choice. I don't, go ahead.
Do you believe that women have their own choice?
Do I believe? Yeah and no.
Okay, so what does that mean? Yeah and no. What?
The reason why I say yeah is because there's a lot of people go out here and say that, yeah, you got your own choice, she was taught that. And the reason why I say no, because if you did, most women wouldn't be out here doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Hold up. Wait. But you're not really saying nothing again. And, hold up, back up. You said yes and no. Do you know what, all right, so you said yes and no. Do you know what the Bible says about yeses and nos? God say, let your yes be yes, your no be no. Then he also tells us, do not be double-minded, because then we will be unstable in all of our ways. So the answers to things in life, if they are yes and no, then you really aren't really standing on any one particular thing. Now, God said that everybody's will was free. Do you agree do you know that to be the truth in the Word of God? God gave us free will. And so at what place in your mind as a man do you think that the choice of a woman becomes something you could determine if she's been given the free will by God already?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. I can't tell her that she does. So that's why I don't believe in that. Because, like I said, yes, because she's been taught that, and it makes sense. So
what is that though? So there's that part again where it's like I hear you speaking, but you're not giving me the subject. So it's, well, she has her choice. Well, when you say choice, what do you mean by choice? Are you speaking of her right to choose to have children, her right to choose to eat Cheerios, her right to wear high heels?
No. Like, when I mean that, I mean like she was taught about choices. It makes sense. So
who taught her about choices?
Well, I guess her parents, made man or made.
All right, hold on, wait a minute. Listen, I want you to really stop and think about this right here. That is the gift that God gave every human, is the choice, because we get to choose life or death. So nobody, this is innate. You got a choice, I got a choice. Who you know that don't got a choice? If you told somebody that they didn't have a choice, that would be like saying that you got to do what I say and don't do what God said.
Well, nah, I just look at it like this. I just don't say that or tell people that, because I look at it, if I ain't around you all day, I can't just tell you how your day was, just because you tell me your day. I'm not the type to do the monkey see, monkey do, because you jump off the bridge now, that's on you. I just can't get into that because I don't believe in that. I just don't believe that. I believe in doing the work, thinking, because that's what I was taught. Yeah, I was taught about choices, but I don't get into that.
Hold up, but you make choices every day.
No, I do the thinking. That's what I do the thinking every day.
But hold up. Okay, so I can understand. If you want a Reese's cup or a Twix, and you gotta choose between one or the other, you're making a choice, right?
I'm doing the thinking. I'm thinking, which, see, it's like it. I thank the Lord for waking me up this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I thank the Lord for the job. I think who I want to be with. I think who I want to kick it with. I think where I want to be. I think what I want to eat. So, I do the thinking. I don't make any choices.
So,
I leave that up to them because I feel like...
So, hold up, wait a minute. When you got up this morning and you got dressed, and I know how many shoes you got.
Right.
And you had to pick which shoes you was going to wear. You chose the shoes.
I did the thinking. See, I did the thinking.
The thinking was...
I did the thinking like, what shoes I want. So, when I did the thinking, like, okay, let me think and see what shoes I want to put on. Oh, I'm going to put on these white ones. So, I did the thinking.
And once you finished thinking, you did the choosing. And then you did the picking.
I did the thinking. That's why I put these on. Because I did the thinking like, which one I'm going to put on today? I'm going to put these on. So I think and put them on. I don't, like I said, I don't get it to all that monkey. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like now, they saying we're allowed to jump off the bridge and everybody doing it. Just because they doing it don't mean I'm going to do it. See, that's what makes me different. Yes, my mom taught me about choices, but that don't mean I got to go along with that because I know the roots of it. You see what I'm saying? See, I know about that.
I think that the way that you are describing choice is different than what I understand. I really do. I'm listening to you speak, and I'm like, I think that he is articulating something to me, but it is outside of my understanding because the way that you are using the words, and I'm really good at using words where people don't understand the direction that I'm using them in, and so it gets confused.
Right.
And so to be on the other side of it and experiencing that, where I'm seeing somebody who is telling me from their point of view, but I can't pick up exactly the perspective. And so it's like me in a place where it's like, all right, well, I have found a place that I don't have a level of understanding now with this person. But what God's saying, the word is that, and all I get, and we got to get understanding. And so to bring myself into a level of understanding, it's like, it's almost as if you are saying that I bypassed the choice, and I think.
Okay, what I'm basically saying, I don't believe in that. I just do the thinking. You see what I'm saying? Y'all do that, I just do the thinking. See, the only reason why that people say what they say about choices is because you was taught and it makes sense. That's what makes me so different. I don't get into stuff like that. Because if I had a choice, I know where I'd be.
Where would you be?
I'd be somewhere dead, probably in jail, probably done killed somebody, probably on
and so
dope strong.
because you thinking.
No, because I know. Because I don't do what everybody do. See, everybody do you got your own choice. That's why most of them is, I got my own choice. Oh, I do what I want to do. Nah, I do the thinking. I'm going to think. I'm not going to smoke crack because that don't make me better than me. That don't make me better than me. Now, first of all, before we get on here, I don't think I know everything. No, I'm not better than nobody, and I'm not perfect. But I am unique, and I am different. And this is what makes me different. I don't get into stuff like that. Because my mama taught me, but like she said, you ain't got to believe, but you will believe in one thing. And that's that man upstairs. And I said, yes, ma'am. I don't believe in choices because it's not getting me nowhere. I know where to get me. Because I know if I start doing the choices and doing with everybody, I know I'm going to be.
And so you say, I think my way through life so that I don't end up choosing things that can lead me places I don't want to go.
Right.
I think I just heard you.
So, because I'm not one of them ones, like I say, like I said, I'm not perfect. I'm not better than nobody. No, I don't think I know everything. But I am unique and I am different. And that's what makes me unique and different, because I don't believe in that. I believe in doing the thinking. You know, I know sometimes thinking cannot be I can mess up on thinking too. But at the same time, I do the thinking where I want to be. I do the thinking what I want to be.
So let me ask this question. When it comes to, your perspective or the way you see, the way you think about, black women, what is it that you like? First off, do you like black women?
Oh, of course I love black women.
Okay. And, I mean, I got to ask the question because I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I love white women too,
Well, I mean,
I don't discriminate on nobody.
Listen, and I'm not asking you to.
Right.
I just, you know what I mean? I just don't know people's preference,
Oh, yeah.
Everybody got choices these days,
I was taught like this. Long as you treat me right, I don't care what color you are. But my mom did tell me, son, watch which hand you stick your hand in the jar. Because if you stick your hand in the wrong jar, you're going to be messed up. And you're going to be all right. So I try to stick my hand in the right jar, you know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter, like she said, white, black, purple, green, orange. If you stuck your hand in that right jar and it says go and God approves it and do it, take it. Don't sit here like, no. I'm not like that.
So you basically like, man, I take women how they come, I needed to have God first. I needed to be loyal. I need her to know that. I need her to understand that in the position as being with somebody that you represent yourself like you with somebody. These are things I heard you say.
Right.
But you didn't say, oh, I would never date nobody over 35, or I don't date women that wear weaves, or if they got fake lashes, I can't go out with them. Because this is the stuff I'm hearing that we hear on social media all the time. And It's like,
I look at it like this. Fake weave, that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's about what's inside your heart. If your heart loves me and you're there, I'm going to do the same. A wig and eyelash ain't got nothing to do with a heart. If you're there for me, I'm going to be there for you.
Well, I'm telling you, that's a perspective right there.
I mean, it like I said, it don't matter if you're green, black, white, purple, whatever. You treat me right, I'm going to treat you right. Love songs is going to be there. Love songs.
LS the love song, boy.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so grateful that you answered these questions for me because, as many perspectives as we could get, but somebody said today, it was a brother, he was like, nah, these niggas, they be out here capping. They capping, like, and I said it, I'm like, yo, it sounds like they authors of confusion. Like, they doing one thing, but telling people another thing, and they leading the masses into all kinds of crazy, like.
I look at it like this. That could be true, but every man ain't capping. Every man is not bad.
Oh, I don't think every man bad.
There are some good women, there are some good men, but what they got to feel or realize is this. If you don't put God first and you're not loyalty, just don't worry about it. That's the key. Because if not, you're going to keep bumping and grinding. If you want to make it last forever, then you got to put God first and loyalty. That's it in this world. Because if not, you're going to keep running around, oh, why is I'm in this situation? Why I keep getting beat? Why I keep getting blah, blah, blah? Why this keep happening? Come on. We're in this world, either good or bad. If you don't put God first and you're not loyalty, don't worry about it. Just stay. Because if you ain't putting God first with me and you're not loyalty, guess what? Turn the page and go on. Because I'm not here for that. I'm here to try to do what God say, be loyalty, and get my life together and get right. Because if not, we all gonna keep doing the same thing. Killing, stealing, robbing, and trying to beat people, no, I'm not into that. I want us to do the right thing. I know I'm not perfect either. That's why I try to spark the world. That's why I do the singing and the dancing and the laughing. Because I try to I want to try to spark the world. I want to stop the killing. I want to stop the violence. I want to stop people doing what they know they ain't supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to work on that. But we can't do that if we don't put God first and we ain't loyalty. So if you want to know why this happening, because you ain't got God first and you're not loyalty. And as long as you ain't got them two things, don't worry about it. You're not going to make it last forever. You're going to keep bumping and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding.
They
to
gonna,
the point.
they gonna grind their ass until they burning.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what you going to do. You're going to burn yourself to hell. Instead of making it last to heaven.
Alan, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate
yeah.
you, bro.
Well,
you know I love you.
yeah. Well,